Welcome to the Soul Script podcast. Here we explore how to unlock the power of our story. Our journey here on earth can be one of deep passion, intentional creation, and personal transformation. The only thing holding us back is our stories. Come and join me as we rewrite and reignite. How many of you guys want to lose weight? I would guess that the majority of the people listening probably want to shed a few pounds, whether that's 60 pounds or that's 5 pounds. And I will tell you that I have wanted to lose weight for basically 15 years, right? I don't know, even longer than that. As soon as you're kind of a teenager, you start focusing on your body and losing weight, and that girl's skinnier than me, and why can't I look like her and have long legs? It starts from a really young age. So I don't think that what I have experienced is rare by any means. I think that we all experience this desire to be able to be fit, to be able to, I guess it doesn't just have to be losing weight, right? Maybe you've been skinny your entire life, but have you ever looked at somebody and been envious of something that they have? Long hair or beautiful eyebrows or full lips, whatever it might be. I have spent a lot of time in my life or of my life wishing that I was different than I am now. And the funny thing is that goes hand in hand with internally wishing I was different than I was, or trying to shove down parts of myself so I could be accepted. And it's not surprising to me that we feel that internally and externally. And I guess I have a theory that the more insecure we are of our internal self, the more insecure we are of our external self, and they will directly affect each other. Our external appearance reflects what's going on inside. So I've got theories on that. I won't really go into it right now of, why maybe we hold on to weight. What part of that has to do with the internal side? If we fix our internal side, will our body reflect that? Will we lose weight? I'm not sure on that. That is my theory. I would guess that would be accurate, but in all honesty, I haven't ever had a large portion of weight to lose. I'm that kind of person that's 15 pounds heavier than I wish I could be, and has basically been like that my entire life. But whether or not I've had 60 pounds to lose or I have 15 pounds to lose, to me, it's still wanting to be different than I am now. And I, like I said, have spent so much of my life wanting to be externally and internally different than I am. And this has been hard. I know you know what I'm talking about. I know you know how difficult it is to set goals for yourself, whether they're realistic or not. But I know that you know what it's like to set goals for yourself and time again, fail at reaching and achieving those goals. And specifically today, I'm talking about weight loss and wanting to lose weight. The pain of trying to lose weight for years is very real, and it is very draining. And I have been trying to do this. I've been feeling this pain for 15 years. And over the summer, I set the goal, once again, another time, to lose 15 pounds. And I really wanted to lose 15 pounds before going to Costa Rica. We spent a month in Costa Rica. And of course, I wanted to look fit in Costa Rica, especially for videos or pictures. And I just kind of wanted to prove myself that I could, And so I set the goal, and guess what? The same thing happened that always happens. I set the goal, I try my best, I exercise, I eat well, the pounds don't budge, and I get totally disheartened. And at this point, I am fed up. I am done. I no longer want to do this. I no longer want to live in this cycle of hating my body, being down in the dumps about it, being super depressed, rallying myself up, saying this time is going to be different, and going through that same cycle of not being able to lose the weight, being depressed, rallying myself up, right? It's this continuous thing. And I was so done doing that. So I asked myself, what can I do different? There are things that I can control. I can control what I put in my mouth. I can control how much I eat. I can control how much social media I consume. But there are other things that I cannot control. I can do my very, very best. But sometimes there's hormones. Sometimes there's secondary diseases. Sometimes there's other things going in our body that we may or may not have control of or even an awareness of. So what do? What do I do when I'm in that situation where I have done everything that I could possibly think of and nothing is changing? Well, obviously, I can still continue to strive towards health. I can get help. I can continue researching. I can continue to set intention to lose that way. I don't think that's, a bad thing. Losing weight in and of itself isn't a bad thing. But I think what can be detrimental to us is the cycle that builds evidence that we aren't able to keep our promises to ourselves, that we're weak because we ate that, because we fell off the diet. That's where it can be very detrimental. It's this mental side of it. And so I decided I wasn't going to do that cycle anymore. And I decided that I was going to try something else. And that thing that I decided to try was loving myself exactly how I was. Wow, what a crazy concept, right? What a crazy concept to love yourself as you are, whether internally or externally. And at the same time, it's funny because they really correlated, and I'm sure it wasn't happenstance that both of them were going on at the same time. But at that same time, I was feeling this major push to accept myself internally too, to accept who I was and how people perceived me, not just on the outside, but on the inside. And of course, they go hand in hand. And so I set this goal. You know what? Instead of trying to lose weight again and again and again, I am going to focus on loving myself exactly how I am. So I shifted my mindset and I wrote some affirmations and I put them on my wall and I set them every single day. I love myself. I love my body exactly as I am right now. My body is for me. My body is working for me. It's on my side. I love my body. And I think it was like a whole page long. And I don't know where that paper is today, or else I would read them off to you. But before we left to Costa Rica, somebody was coming to stay at our house while we were gone. And so I took them down. And I don't know where they are anymore. But I could definitely feel a shift happening in me in just, I think it was something like 2 months. The 2 months from when I made that decision to when I left to Costa Rica. I could feel this shifting, but I also just had this extreme desire. I no longer wanted to hate myself. And so I bought myself some new pants that actually fit. And I bought myself this kind of risky little swimsuit that was super cheeky, basically like a thong, but not quite a thong. And I purchased that and I took it to Costa Rica. And I put it on and I looked at myself in the mirror and I was kind of, falling back into those habits of, oh man, can I wear this? And then I just said, screw it. And I went down to the beach in my cheeky little thong swimsuit and I just walked that beach up and down. We were on the beach every single day and I just let it all hang out. I had tummy rolls hanging over the edge of the swimsuit and, I'm apple shaped, so I have like this smaller little bum. It's not like big and cheeky and round. And I just let it be. And I just wore that swimsuit around. And for the entire month, I was basically always just in a swimsuit, or I had on a pair of shorts or something over my swimsuit. But I spent so much time almost naked. And it was very healing for me. It was healing to walk around and just not give a rat's tushy about what the heck I was wearing and what my body looked like. I didn't wear makeup for the entire month, mostly because that would be absolutely ridiculous because we swam so much. I didn't do my hair for the entire month. I was just me. I had my body and my hair and my face, and basically every picture that we took there, I look like that. I have wavy hair, no makeup on, sometimes, big sleepy bags under my eyes, and just my cute belly, my cute little belly with my cute little stretch marks. And it was really cool to have that experience, to feel that shifting inside of me, and to come home from Costa Rica and to kind of like get back into my normal life and to not even notice what it was that I looked like, to not even notice putting on my pants. And if if my love handles hung over the side, I didn't care. I was okay getting naked in front of my husband without any let me cover up the worst parts of myself. It was just, here I am, homie. Take it or leave it. And it felt really good. And it was from a mindset shift from I'm trying to lose weight, or I can't lose weight, or something's wrong with my body, to I love my body is for me, and that's my main focus, is just loving myself as I am right now. So I want to challenge you guys to experiment with this, to see if it works for you. It is absolutely not perfect. There are plenty of times since then that I have fallen into the trap of judging my body. And then I get to remember what it was like when I was there in Costa Rica and I just didn't care. And I got to take a deep breath and I got to refocus, recenter, and I just get to appreciate and love my body and come back to that mindset. So I don't know, try it out. This has been something that's new for me. I wanted to share it with you. I hope it lasts for me for a long time and that I can continue to keep coming back to that state of mind. But I hope that it also is something that is valuable to you, and I challenge you to do it. And if you want to tell me how it's going, I would love to hear it. Reach out to me through a DM or leave a comment in the submission box on my website, or leave a review on the podcast and let me know how it's going for you. I would love to hear. So that's what I've got for you today. Start loving yourself as you are right now. Thank you so much for joining me on this transformative journey today. If you found this episode inspiring and thought-provoking, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and share with someone in your life who's ready to embrace their own hero's journey. Speaking of transformation, if you're looking for personalized guidance to rewrite your life's narrative and ignite your true potential, be sure to explore our one-on-one transformation coaching services at soulscriptstudio.com. Your support makes a world of difference. Until next time, keep rewriting and reigniting your story.